Alright everybody, welcome back to Jaraci Cup 16. Welcome to the pain train. I was given a quest by Just Carrier to bully PhoenixYo as much as possible, so that's the plan. And if you were paying attention to my streams, you'll notice I was practicing the Saban Carrier Rush quite a lot. Looks like PhoenixYo was paying attention to it as well, because he kind of knew what I was up to here. He's playing Coalition, I'm playing Saban. I picked Galzian Territories. This is kind of the classic map for this, I would say. I'll find our info.txt here. There we go. For the next game, PhoenixYo picked Kalash Teeth. And again, this is why I think he knows what I was up to, because this is the worst possible map for the Carrier Rush strat. And we get to see here what it is that I'm planning on doing. It needs to be an SC first build because I have to unlock my carrier as fast as I can. But I'm actually going to try to mine RUs over here because I'm looking to build up carrier power, and that's going to be, yeah, expensive on CUs, but I'll have enough from the main base. It's going to be mostly RUs that I have a deficit on. So these two go to mine RUs, get the SC started, and then the base runner will move out. And if I can kill off my opponent's probe, that is excellent for me. Because if my opponent sees that I'm coming, he has a lot more time to prepare. If he doesn't know it's a carrier rush until I'm like right here, it's way too late for him. So PhoenixYo playing a little coy with his probe, trying to keep vision on what's happening, but not get shot down by the base runner. He did retire his base runner as well, so this is important for him. But now he's taking BR inventories, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what he's doing there. Power 1 is already done. We did not kill the probe, so this is good for PhoenixYo. And you see him going to try to make the triple base runner. The idea is to get artifact extractions out at the beginning. See if the probe sees the carrier? Yes, it does. So PhoenixYo has the confirmation now. That's definitely what's happening. He saw the 3 base runners as well. Yeah, I don't know why he would do base runner inventory, though, here. It seems like that's a really, like, he's on a tight timer here, and that's a really big investment, because he's going to have to build a base runner in order to get any value out of it. So I don't know what exactly he plans to do here. Plus, obviously, I'm Saban, I can use TJs on his turrets, so that would make them less than effective, we'll see. Carrier mobility is on the way. And sometimes I'll get power 2, sometimes I'll just go to support cruisers, but we'll see. Oh dear. PhoenixYo really has not built up any response to this at all. Like, where's the railguns? That's what he needs, right? But he hasn't even started LAV fab. Instead, he's just getting up onto 3 base here. I don't know about this. It seems unusual. Like, maybe he's trying to use his carrier to stop the extracts, but then this SC is not really giving him any value because he's on 2 base anyway, and he's too slow to catch them. This doesn't seem like it. Turret is set up for PhoenixYo though. So I'm gonna path over there with the base runners and try to just knock it out with the TJ. But then I'm gonna see the carrier here. This was definitely kind of a head scratcher moment for me, because I did not expect him to be out here. And he will be able to stop this base runner from extracting, but if his carrier is just not here, I feel like he's in some trouble, right? Because now he doesn't really have any way to defend his bases. And he still doesn't have mobility either, which means that if he wants to, like, base trade here, it's going to take him forever. I saw the SC come out, and I actually thought that's maybe what he was going for, but Yeah, if it is, I mean, he's not moving out there now, so it looks like he wants to fight this, but I think the game is just over. I have more carrier power than him by quite a lot. His eco is getting destroyed here. And I guess I just don't really see what he can do. I'm even gonna start mining off of his main, because of course I am. It's obligatory. Looks like he'll try for an extraction here. And that is good. It'll even up the power a little bit, but... yeah, this is going to be a tough ask for PhoenixYo from here. I think the game is really just over. He is mining off of his third, so that's good for him. He has some income. But, you know, unclear what these salvagers are doing too, right? Because you can't just go over here. I still have ALMs and stuff. Systems 2 teching now. And I'm actually going to keep the ALMs powered for now, I think, because what I want to do is kill off my opponent's support cruisers faster than he can build them. And if I can do that, pretty quickly we'll reach a situation where I am actually just out-healing my opponent's damage. And that always feels really good. Oh, this is just evil. I feel bad about this. This is like the most annoying thing to fight against in the world. There's the 2 extractions for PhoenixYo, but now I'm going to start powering up the weapons so you can see I'm trying to do damage at this point. And PhoenixYo is starting to detect mobility, but I already just finished power 2, which is pretty nice. And again, I'm mining off of his main, so, you know, if there's any doubt as to who's got more income here, it's definitely me. In fact, he can't even mine anymore, I guess, because of the TJs, maybe? I'm not really sure. I'm not fighting this position, so he could be mining here if he wanted to. Systems 3 teching, that always feels good. After that finishes, I could power up the weapons to full. And it looks like the game won't even go that long. Let's turn off the overflows. Not really much to say, is there? Although PhoenixYo is back to mining his second. Or actually, he's going up to the main, I guess. Not gonna matter though, that is the carrier kill. And we'll move on to game 2. Yeah, really confusing answer for PhoenixYo. I think he knew what was coming, but he didn't, Oh, whoops, I'm on this, aren't I? He knew what was coming, but he didn't answer with the right strategy, so let's move on to game 2 and see if we can do any better. This is on Kalash Teeth though, right? And Kalash Teeth already sort of shuts this down because... well, you know, the carrier can't move through these gaps, so you have to go all the way around here, and it takes a very, very long time to reach your opponent. And so I think I figured I wouldn't try it here. I thought about it, but it's just a little too risky. We will still go SC first, because we want to get eco set up. But doing the carrier rush would just be a little bit too much of an ask. Alright, nice to have you around. We'll see you later. Base runner retired goes out for PhoenixYo. And we're gonna go 8 up as I usually do. I wouldn't do this against Galzi and Konef, but against Coalition Saban it usually feels pretty safe.
Salvager construction complete. Hostile unit marked. Salvager online. Ready orders. Order received. Underway. Proceed to rally point.
Pretty slow opening. It always is when both players are going SC first. You know, maybe you can kill off a probe. That's kind of the most exciting thing that can happen at this stage of the game. Actually, you can see where I positioned the base runner. The idea is that if he comes over this rock, I'll be able to shoot at him as fast as possible, but... Oh, probe is taking damage. Alright, let's go! Just a little bit more! Yes! GG, Dobry. Game's over. Now, to be fair, that actually is a little bit impactful, because if I had decided to go for the carrier rush anyway, like, I could cancel LAV Fab here and just, like, drive out to my opponent's side of the map, but... You know, now he doesn't have vision on me because the probe is dead, but still, I felt like it would just take so long that it wasn't worth trying for. And my opponent surely will have, like, AVs or something, and that really can mess up my day. Come into the back line while I'm attacking and just blow up everything. And by attacking, I mean my carrier's like here because it takes ages to get over there. Seriously, it's not good. So we're gonna go for AV Fab instead. Did I cancel that Salvager? I guess I did. Oh yeah, this is where Just Carrier was making fun of me. So I got the ALM deployment before I started teching production upgrade, which is a big no-no because you know what are you gonna do with this when you're not building units yet? So. Look, I'm bad at this game. Okay, don't blame me. Those who cannot play cast. And yeah, sure enough, AV Fab for my opponent, but I'm gonna be on it a lot faster. I'm not exactly sure why, because I think that he actually had the money before me. I'm not super worried about this float, because I'm gonna be able to spend it really effectively in just a moment. I'm gonna be teching heavy vehicles armor, we're gonna be double pumping them, so I feel like the float will go away pretty soon.
Enemy contact on the board. Standing by. Secure vehicle promoted. Ready orders. Hostile contact on the board, Captain. Armored assault online. Underway.
It's Shrike!
New threat identified.
How doest thou, my friend?
On our way.
Gonna start teching armor 1. Chase out this LAV. Shrike's coming in at like exactly the right time, because this is exactly the game that you've seen 90 million times when Coalition plays Coalition, right? And it's you! I forgot how to say your name already. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. We'll just call you Bird. Hopefully that's fine. And I really want to attack here, but it's going to be a little bit annoying that these, LAVs are here, and I'll have to go back and react to them. So the base runner are going to drop down to TJ. And no, we have not. I think that's the, Oh dear, that's actually quite a ways down the casting list. We might not get to that today, but we might. We have you versus Frog next, and then we have Arik versus No Fun, and then you versus Cowshell.
Enemy unit detected.
Bird. Fancy GG timing? Good, good. You know how I like to see that. We have high ground here, and we have armor too, so we might actually win this fight, but it's not clear. But either way, I'm happy that this is happening in the meantime, because I'm currently attacking my opponent's economy. You see him smoking the SC so that he can't be shooting my AV at the meantime. And the numbers advantage is definitely there for us here, so we're probably going to sacrifice this AV, but it was worth it because we got 2 salvagers. And in the meantime, always expand while you're attacking, so there we go, we're getting the production upgrade as well. I'm playing Soban. Yeah, I was doing some awful carrier rush strategies, but PhoenixYo grabbed College Thief for this game, which really shuts down what I was planning, so... By the way, you wouldn't expect it to be PhoenixYo, who's like the first example of the tournament of really good map picking, but, you know, good for him. You gotta be thinking about it when you're doing the map pick, you know. Think what your opponent wants to do and try to counter him. It's actually gonna be 2-base artillery from PhoenixYo. Okay, that's interesting. I'm happy, though, because my probe here is watching his base. I know he's not on 3. And I will be in not too long. Gonna fill out my RU miners as well. It's gonna be Railgun Fab. And this is kind of a red herring too, right? I guess you assume that I'm gonna keep the base runner protected, but as a matter of fact, this base runner has no protection at all. The AVs are over on this side, and so if these AVs overcommit to chase the base runner, which they're definitely doing, now they're stuck in the middle of the TJ, which is helping as well. I'm just gonna wipe out the main base. Missile battery fab coming up here because I expect it's air, but once I see this carrier and see that it's not, I think I'll cancel that. And back to railguns. But interestingly, PhoenixYo with his carrier here actually did push me out, so I guess he managed to get what he wanted after all. And we're actually pop blocked. This is a little bit awkward. We can't build more units over to this side, but I think still 4 versus 3, we should be okay. I say 3 because there's another one coming out here. We have the SC, we have armor 2, he has armor 1, so it should be doable. I'm gonna actually try to dive past the carrier, it looks like. Turret is set up here, but this turret is in a bad position. It will fall. I want to go down and kill this one, probably. Still no action on the other side. I'll try to keep it all in frame here. But yeah, now we're fighting, and again, I have the SC, so I've got the healing, and I can, well, I mean, I have more armor, and we're even numbers right now. So this is a pretty easy fight for me to win. I just have to smoke up my eco to make sure it doesn't get killed. Oh, and we have the ALMs, too. Ah! All I have to do is smoke up the eco, I say. Okay, well, we did lose one salvager, but not exactly the end of the world. We're still doing more damage over on the other side. One more smoke would be good here. Okay, very good, very good. We only lost one. It's not terrible. I've already rebuilt it. And on the other side of the map, we're just wreaking havoc over here. I think that these 2 salvagers are the only ones that are left. That's the power of armor 2, my friends. And even though PhoenixYo cleans up this attack, the defenders I had over here can be used to make a counter attack now, so that's going to be pretty nasty. I think PhoenixYo moving carrier back here to have the main base, and then he can keep this. I don't know where this guy's going. You just want to keep him together because this SC is missing help anyway. You know, you don't have anything good to do with this guy, so you can use him to heal up for a bit. And we're building base runners, of course. We have the full field control, so it's always nice to extract. A couple of probes out here to check the gaps as well. I mean, this is almost too much respect because my opponent has no army at all. Like, I should have realized, yeah, he's got nothing left, but you know. Heavy's 3 is coming out. We have Mag Excel on the railguns. These guys are about to be full ups, and they're Saban, so you know that's pretty good. And yeah, everything's falling into place quite nicely here. PhoenixYo has a big float of RUs, so he can actually build an artillery cruiser if he wants to, but I can't really see what it would do against this army. Yeah, so he's gonna agree. This is untenable. Goes ahead and GG's out. And that'll be that. 2-0 for me. Oh, oops, I quit already. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll move on to the next one. It's always a pleasure to bully PhoenixYo.